about her getting up to heaven, him sacrificing himself out of purgatory into heaven. I know I'm like one of the many that has a zany theory on the film, but was that your intention to create something that was both appealing? What's amazing about this film, and I'm wondering if this factored into it, making a film that appealed to a mass level of moviegoers, but yet making something that was so abstract where people could come away with their own theories about what was going on.
Well, I think the credit for that is Alfonso Cuaron, my son and co-writer. We've been collaborating lately, and once he told me, your films are all right, but you tend to be too rhetoric. You can do the same thing and having a better appeal, like being more entertaining. He didn't say appeal, he said, can be more fun. And that was the point of departure in many ways to do this film. In terms of if everything is an epiphany or if it was an afterlife experience or anything, I thought that the best ending was Sandra is on the ground, she gets up, all this heroic music going on, she takes 2 steps, and then suddenly something falls and crushes her, and it's George Clooney, that she just fell, and that's the end of the movie. I think that with that I win Cannes.
Here, Alfonso, here to your right.
To the right,
Here, how you
yeah.
doing, sir? So, I'm Latino, so everybody like in Latin America is probably
Me too.
happy. Yeah, I know you're Mexican, so in Mexico probably people are celebrating. And this movie shows that probably that even if you're Latino or Mexican, you can do movies that are not necessarily like based on like local stuff. And then actually you have like your friend Guillermo just made a great science fiction movie. Now you made this movie that it's not really like a science fiction movie. It's a movie about space, about feelings. So do you think that's an interesting thing that is happening right now? For example, there's other artists that are like just like playing, for example, music in Latin America in English. Some people criticized in the past. You think it's a new path, something interesting for people that don't have to just constrain their vision to a specific area? They can talk about bigger things in the movies?
Well, I don't think there are rules in cinema. And I think that I truly believe that cinema is the language and the nation is film. But saying so, for every Guillermo del Toro and Alejandro González Iñárritu and myself that you mentioned, there's also people like Carlos Regadas or Pablo Trapero or Amat Escalante that are doing an amazing work in a very specific socio-political reality. So I think that everything can coexist. And I think it's very valuable that keeps on going in cinema. I don't think that there's a rule for being a Latino or not being a Latino. It's just about cinema.
Alfonso, thank you very much.
Thank you, Jorge. Thank you, guys. That way.